In this video, I am going to show you how to create vendors, edit vendors, and delete and make them inactive. So in QuickBooks, there are so many ways that you can create vendors. You can go to the vendors menu and then goes to the vendor center. However, there are too many steps involved in this one. We can also create vendors, on the fly while we're creating a purchasing order or entering bills for a vendor. However, we're not going to do that in this video. So I am going to show you a simpler way of how to create a new vendor in QuickBooks. So let's get started. So the first thing that we have to do is click on the vendors on the home page, and it will take us to the vendor center. Now, if we look at if we look in the vendor center, there are so many things that we can do. On the right side, under vendor information, it gives us an overview of the currently selected vendors. And right now we are currently working on the vendors tab. To create a vendor, we click on new vendor, and then a new vendor window will open up on your screen, and then this is where you're going to put all of the information that you need to put about that vendor. So let's add a new vendor. So my vendor's name is Mineral Egg. Actually, my vendor's name, so let's use that one, MMC Egg. Let's copy it for the company name too, because they have the same. MMC. Now, for the opening balance, this is where you're going to put how much money you owe that company or that vendor as of today's date. So for my example, I'm just gonna put $9,000. So as of today's date, the 12/15/2016, I owe that vendor $9,000. And here in the address, bill form address, this is where we are going to put the address for that vendor. And we are going to copy that address for the ship form address. Now in the new vendor window, we see there is an additional tab and an account prefill tab. The additional tab, this is where we select the type of vendors, the terms, the credit limit that we have with that vendor, whether or not this vendor is eligible for a 1099. So we're not going through all of these things. All we are going to use in this video is the type and the terms. So we click on term, we're gonna pick net 30. So we have a net 30 terms with that vendor. And for the type, this vendor is sells us supplies. And then we click OK. And if we look on the vendors list, we will see the name of the vendor that we just created with the opening balance of $9.